Welcome to Jamie Phillips Football Chats. Please like, please subscribe to the channel. Now guys, get ready. This is going to be good. It's Liverpool content only brought to you by Jamie Phillips Football Chats. Yes, everyone, how is everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well. And I had a great weekend. Yes, we Everton in the mud, Man United in the mud. Never time to be a Liverpool fan, guys. But how is everyone? I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend and they're enjoying their Monday no matter where they are around the world. I hope everyone's doing well and having a great time. So Liverpool win, City win, the fight for the league title continues, guys, between the two of them. It's going to go all the way. It is going to go all the way, guys. And I can't wait for it. Look, City, are they going to drop points? Who knows? Liverpool, are they going to drop points? Who knows? It's just these two are fighting out. Bitter fight at the moment. A great fight for the title. And when I look at the Everton game, we're going to get that Everton game. Don't worry about that. Obviously, if you I did a post-match calling show after the Everton game yesterday. So if you want to go back and have a look at that, please do. It was a good video, and there's a few of us on as well. Got some people on with their thoughts of the game as well. So please go back and look at that as well. That was a good video. We went in depth on the Everton performance, and and the dirty tricks by Everton. I know the media are going mad today because apparently Liverpool got away with things with VAR. I'm going to get to that. I've got a little rant for that because that is, There's things that need to be said. Gary in the house. Hi, Jamie, legend. How's the family doing? Well, my man. Thank you very much. Hi, Liz. Your video with Penny is so precious. She's so beautiful. Thank you very much, Liz. Yeah, she's a diamond, but yeah, she looks like her mum. So that is why she's beautiful. She looks like her mum. Everyone had a good weekend and enjoyed all the football, guys. So before we get down to it, guys, just a bit of housekeeping. Make sure, guys, you go and like this video. Leave a like on the video, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed to it yet. I'm on the road, as it says down there. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I'm on 761 subscribers right now. So, yeah, on the road to 1,000. Can't thank everyone enough for their continued help and support on the channel. You're all amazing. You're absolutely amazing people, and I love you all. Thank you very much. Data in the house. How you, my friend? RJ managed to pop in for a few minutes. Good man. On the way to 1K. Exactly, Liz. Exactly. So, guys, let's get to the Premier League review. This is what this channel's about. This Mondays, every single Monday afternoon, guys, I will bring you the Premier League review. As you know, quite a lot of games to get through. So bear with me as we get through all these games. We'll go look in depth at a lot of these games, especially the big ones. Some of the other games like your Leicesters and your Villas, we can, probably skip by quite quick because nothing happened in them games. But with Liverpool and Everton, because this is a Liverpool channel, we need to talk about Liverpool and Everton. And, right. So here's my problem with the game. It's hypocrisy in football, the hypocrites in football. And I've seen them all out today as well. My God, has anyone seen Trevor Sinclair's tweet? That is bitterness that I've never seen. If you've not seen Trevor Sinclair's tweet, guys, go and find it. It is so bitter. It is unreal. I think we all live in today and forget about what happened yesterday. And, guys, Man United fans, Everton fans, City fans, stop with the bitterness. Stop with the bitterness. Yes, Everton probably should have had a penalty yesterday. I agree. But Man City fans, you can't talk about VAR. You just can't talk about VAR, Man City fans, when you had VAR on your side in two occasions this season, one against Wolves and one against Everton. for things that they shouldn't have got. You shouldn't have had a penalty against Wolves, and Everton should have had an handball against you. So I don't want to hear Man City fans going, "Oh, Liverpool," and does VAR work at Anfield, and oh, da 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 da. I don't want to hear any of that. And it's just, look, get over yourselves. At the end of the day, it happens. These things happen, and I think it was a penalty. Of course, I would have wanted a penalty as well. But then no one brings up the incident when Divock got smashed in the box by Michael Keane. No one talks about that. So that's just as much as a foul as, Matip's foul. And Everton fans, Jesus Christ, do you not remember what you did last year? Do you not remember what you did when you took out Van Dijk and Thiago in the same game, and Van Dijk didn't play again until the next season, and none of you got sent off for it? So, guys, do you not remember this? So, Everton fans, don't come with me. See there being a penalty, VAR don't do anything at Anfield. Excuse me, Goodison, your keeper took kung fu slice kicked Van Dijk, and Richarlison, tried to break Thiago's leg. Don't come with me at that. And let's talk about Richarlison. Richarlison, who again kicked out at Jordan Henderson and only gets a yellow card. So where was the VAR for that, for the red card? So I don't want to hear all this bitterness online about other rivals and all their things going, oh, what happened? We didn't get this, we didn't get that. It happens to everyone, guys. It happens to everybody. And the narrative that Everton got robbed is disgusting. Everton didn't get robbed. Liverpool set a Premier League record yesterday. I don't know if you guys know this. Liverpool set a Premier League record yesterday of having 85% of the possession. That is a Premier League record. Everton didn't do anything to win that game of football yesterday. Absolutely anything. And to say Everton got robbed is a disgusting load of balls, even if they did get the penalty and scored a penalty. You really reckon they're going to shut out Liverpool for 2 or 3 goals? Don't be stupid. Come off it. Can we stop with the silliness now? And City fans, I'm talking to you City fans right now. You City fans, get over yourself. You've had the best VAR decisions of any club this season. Because at the end of the day, the penalty you got against Wolves shouldn't have been given. You drew that 0-0. And if Everton get that penalty in the last minute, like they should have against yourselves with Rodri's handball, and they scored that, you would have got a point. Liverpool right now will be sitting top of the Premier League. So Man City fans, don't come up to Liverpool fans on Twitter with your bitterness, yeah? Try and check yourselves in. Trevor Sinclair, look, you've got a massive platform. You work on TalkSport. You're an ex-professional footballer. I know you're a Man City fan, but stop with your bitterness, my friend. It's pathetic. You're a grown man. You're in your 50 years of age? Grow up. Grow up, my man. Everyone has VAR problems. Everybody. And I'm not sitting here saying it wasn't a penalty, because it was. But no one seems to talk about the Origi one when Michael Keane just knocks him off the ball and doesn't even touch the ball, doesn't take the ball, just completely smashes Origi over. So no one talks about that. We all talk about the Gordon one. But no one talks also about the Gordon dive. Now, if that was Mo Salah, that would be on every back page in England. I can tell you right now, Mo Salah dives to win a penalty for Liverpool. Yeah? Gordon's dive was disgusting. Yeah, no one talks about it. Yeah, it's so annoying, guys. The hypocrisy in football does my head in. And then I get snippets. I don't really listen to TalkSport because they're owned by Rupert Murdoch, who owns the Sun newspaper. So, fuck you. But I see snippets on Twitter and things like that, and you listen to them and you're like, oh, Everton played well yesterday. Everton did not play well yesterday. How the hell did Everton play well yesterday? Liverpool had 85% of possession of the football, set a Premier League record. Where are these people coming from? And when these same people said, oh, Everton had to do what they had to do and they played well yesterday and they got robbed, blah, 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 blah. When Atletico Madrid did it against Man City in the Champions League, you same people were moaning that it's anti-football and it's disgusting and it shouldn't be in the game and Simeone should be ashamed. Oh, fuck. Do one. Jesus Christ. Get over yourselves. Get over yourselves big time. Now I've had that rant, got that out of the way. Let's get to some of your comments here. It wasn't pretty. Everton's low block park the bus strategy was sad but effective. Exactly. I've got no problems with the way they played either, guys. I've got no problems with the way Everton played. I understand the way they played. My problem is with the hypocrisy around football with people in the media, the paper media, the digital media. These people had a problem with Atletico Madrid doing it against their Man City because the media loves Manchester City. So it's bad then. But when it's done against Liverpool, it's like, oh no, Everton did really well. How can you say Everton played well when Liverpool set a Premier League record of 85% possession in a game of football? Go away. Hi, John. Big up, Jamie. No, there's a narrative that Ev got robbed. Oh, like I just said, Dally, it's pathetic. Hello, Jamie, mate. Hope you're keeping well. I'm doing well for my friend. Hi, Liz. I know. I love it. Everyone saying hello to each other. Thing is, most fans are just envious of Liverpool. There's no other club that has fans like Liverpool. Yeah, exactly. I won't let social media winners club steal my joy. No, exactly. Remember, I've got lucky at Anfield last year when it wasn't a pin. When Trent was on the floor and Calvert-Lewin went down. Yeah, exactly. Origi now holds a Liverpool record against Everton for a goal game ratio. Yeah, and only Steven Gerrard with 7 has scored more goals at home ever against Everton than Divock Origi has with 6. Big Div. We're going to give it a big Divock Origi, the legend, the icon, the champ, the man, the gorgeous Belgian striker. Divock Origi, we're going to get to him in a minute. Because how can you not love Divock Origi? John Conway, Everton should have been down to 10 men. Yeah, exactly. Right, another thing. No one's actually spoke about this. Actually, a few of us spoke about it last night on Jack's channel. And but not a lot of people picking this up. So when Pigeon Face, Richarlison, kicked out at Jordan Henderson, which was dirty and disgusting, did anyone, and should have been sent off for it, I can't believe he only got a yellow. Did anyone see Decore come over, who was already on a yellow card, by the way, and go and hit Henderson while he was still on the floor and shoved him harder down to the ground? How was that not picked up by VAR for violent conduct? That would have been another yellow card. That would have been 9 men. They would have been down to 9 men. Decore and Richarlison should have both been sent off for their actions. And you're complaining that Liverpool got away with it? Grow up. Grow up. Jesus Christ. People in the media do my head in. I mean, one day my goal is to get so successful at YouTube that I can become a member of the media and then start to put these people right, because they need to be put right. You know what I mean? Screw them. Onto Villarreal. Yes, we'll get to that as well. Like and share the stream, folks, as Liz says. Yes. Guys, give the video a massive like, guys. It helps the channel massively. It lets YouTube know that where you can find me, guys. So yeah, that would be absolutely massive. Thank you, Liz. And don't forget, share. I'm on 761 subs right now. On my way to 1K. On my way to 1K. So if you haven't subbed, please think about subbing. And yeah, you get comedy gold on this channel at times. And the fan base in this channel is the best around. There's not a better community of YouTube, of people on the YouTube channel than my community. I love them. I love everyone on my community. They're beautiful people. Everton was shite yesterday. They certainly were. If Salah does it, it's a penalty. Lampard moaning. Oh, I know. So basically what get us. Lampard does my head in. I'm not going to go on a Lampard rant because he's just a joke and he's relegating Everton. So that's enough of a rant on his own, isn't it? Tell us how you really feel. The thing is, Liz, I don't think anything I've said is not truthful. You know what I mean? I don't think anything I've said is not truthful. I do believe Everton should have had a penalty, because I would have been asking for a penalty myself if I was the other way around, personally. But no one talks about Divock Origi, who went on a lovely run, played a 1-2 Mo Salah, who puts him back through, and Michael Keane completely body checks him and doesn't get anywhere near the ball. And I think it's just on the edge of the box or just outside, so it might have been a free kick. But no one talks about that. No one talks about that. Do you know what I mean? And then Richarlison, pigeon face, kicking out Jordan Henderson, should have been a red card. It's violent conduct. They're the rules. And then Decore going, when Henderson's been hurt, going down there, already on the yellow card, remember, Decore, and slamming his body back down into the floor, like having a go. That's violent conduct. 2 yellow, should have been another yellow, 9 men. And then Mane, I know people were going mad, so everyone pictured it up and put it on social media because Mane touched this. I've got to get this off my chest right now. So Mane touched, is it Mason Holgate, touched him on the nose like that. It all went like that, yeah, on his nose like that. And he went and cried to the ref. Mane went like that because he just pushed Jota. He pushed Jota. So Mane's like, you're not pushing my man. And went over there and sort of put his hand in his face and his finger went sort of up his nose like that. And he went and ran to the referee and he went over to the referee and went, like that. So grow up, you're a grown man. What the hell are you doing? Trying to get another man sent off. Absolute joke. Disgusting attitude. But guys, Everton played well. Yeah, of course they did. 85% possession of World set a Premier League record. Give me a break. And Lampard's saying it was Salah, he would have got the pen. No, Frank. Salah hasn't got pens like that. No, he hasn't. Salah barely gets penalties now. Guys, Salah barely gets penalties now. How many times do we see Salah now get absolutely hacked and slashed at in the penalty box and get 0 penalties? All the time. So, Lampard needs to go away. I mean, like Lampard's hair, he needs to go away. Do you know what I mean? He needs to leave. Jesus Christ. From what I heard on TalkSport today, Jamie O'Hara, former Spurs and Wolves player, was saying Richarlison played well. He played well because he played with himself on the floor. This is what I'm saying, Andrew. And that same person, I didn't really want to say his name, but yeah, Jamie O'Hara, that same person said Atletico Madrid were a joke and it was anti-football and it shouldn't be allowed against when they played Man City. That same thing happened against Man City and he said it was wrong. But because it's Everton and it's lovely Everton, it's little old Everton, we don't want them to get relegated because they've never been relegated before. And what will happen to Everton? Fuck off. Yeah, exactly. Ali holding the ball and going down like a donut, like T-Rex was brilliant. It was the best thing all day. Liz, that's why I go. I mean, in my player ratings, we all gave Divock man in the match, 10.5. Well, we gave Andy Robertson man in the match, but we went a bit over the top and gave Divock Origi an impossible 10.5 rating. But, man, we gave, like, Alisson, like, a 9s and 10s just because of that alone. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And did you notice as well, goalkeepers always go to meet each other. Goalkeepers always meet each other after the end of the game and talk to each other. Alisson didn't go over to him whatsoever. And I don't blame him. When T-Rex got the ball, went down and winked at the camera like that, like a little prick, and you're like, ooh. And then Alisson doing that at the end of the game was the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life in football, that shithousery. It was the greatest shithousery moment I've ever seen. Someone's got to make a T-shirt of it. I'll tell you what, it's so like hotcakes. Again, reports in Portugal are saying that Nunes to Liverpool apparently we have made a move for him. Wait and see. I've been saying that this Nunes at Benfica, he did his job interview in the Liverpool game, didn't he? Basically, Darwin Nunes did his job interview in the Liverpool Benfica game. That's what he did. He did his job interview. He's like, right, I've heard Liverpool interested, right? I'm going to do my job interview over 2 legs, and he's going to make it impossible for them not to hire me. Yeah, and the man, he suits Liverpool's style. Darwin Nunes suits Liverpool's style, the way they want to play. He can drift wide. He's good on the ball. He's a good passer of the ball. He can break the lines really well. He's pacey. He can score goals. He's very much a Jurgen Klopp striker, a forward player. And if the price is right, Liverpool should do the job. You know what I mean? Pigeon face. Oh, he has, won't he? He has. Alisson taking the piss out of Pickford made my day. I know. The trolling and that ultimate shithousery is just the greatest. It's just great. It's just amazing. I absolutely loved it. Your acting is great. Thank you very much. The only penalty I want to talk about is Bruno's. We don't talk about Bruno, no. Bruno Fernandes, what a plum. What a plum. We'll get to that, Liz. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Don't worry. But Bruno Fernandes, I've said it all the time. I keep saying it about Bruno Fernandes. He thinks he's Maradona, but in reality, he's Danny Drinkwater. That is Bruno Fernandes. Oh, what a plum. Leave T-Rex alone, England's goalkeeper. Yeah. Oh, don't. Oh, dear. I would love Nunes versus Haaland in Liverpool versus City games because it would be a game every season. And who's got the best striker? Yes, and hi, Liz. Right, guys. Now I've had my rant, got that all out of the way. We've got you guys in here. Right, let's have a chat now about these games, shall we? Arsenal 3, Manchester City 1. So Arsenal 3, Manchester United 1. It's another loss for the scummy side of Manchester. The Manx have gone down 3-1 to Arsenal yet again. Oh, this is beautiful. It's beautiful. Beautiful. They even conceded a goal against Nuno Tavares, who Arsenal fans don't even like, in the 3rd minute. It was a beautiful save from De Gea in the first place. Really good save. But Man United's defence are like statues. They didn't move. Even Champions League Varane. Champions League Varane did do nothing. Champions League Varane. What a joke. Champions League Varane's going to be playing no Europe next season. No Europe for Champions League Varane next season. Oh, it's beautiful. 3-1 Arsenal. Go on, the Arsenal. But Saka as well, getting a goal, a penalty in the 32nd minute. Bit of a controversial penalty. It didn't look like Saka had his arm. But if you put your arm around a striker, you're asking for trouble. So, penalty for me. And then Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka, of all people, with a 25, 30-yard bullet into the net. Cristiano Ronaldo getting a goal for Manchester United. But, talking point in this game, guys. The talking point in this game. Hang on, when does it get to that? So I have to go. Good stream, Jane. We'll be back before the stream finishes. Okay, no worries, date, my man. Talking point about this, guys, is Bruno Fernandes. We don't talk about Bruno, no. Bruno Fernandes, what a plum. What a joke. What an idiot. The nerve of Bruno, the nerve of Bruno Fernandes taking that penalty over a Cristiano Ronaldo. The nerve of it. Now, I don't know if this was done before the game or in the change rooms or anything like that, that Bruno says he's on penalties no matter if Ronaldo's playing. I'm sorry. If I got Cristiano Ronaldo in my team, like him or hate him, guys, you want him to take the penalty, don't you? It's as simple as that. You want him to take the penalty. And that penalty is very important because I think that would have made it 2-2 if I remember rightly. That would have made it 2-2 in the game. And that game was swinging. You know, Arsenal weren't great. Let's say Arsenal won 3-1, but they weren't great. Their defence was all over the shop as well. Both defences in these two teams are diabolical. Not very good at all. And, oh, my God, Jesus. If he scored that penalty, it's 2-2, and I think the pendulum might just have shifted over to United a little bit because they were starting to build some pressure. But, no, Bruno steps up. Yeah, bunch of twats, says Goldbridge. Exactly. Mark Goldbridge is comedy gold as well. But, man, he steps up and what was the run-up? Did everyone see the run-up when he looked like he was mounting a horse? It was like that. Looked like he was mounting a horse. I mean, what was he doing? Just run normally, you plum. Run normally, kick the ball. Do you need step-by-step instructions how to take a penalty? Oh my God! It's just, I don't. And who made him captain? Bruno Fernandes as Man United captain. Are you having a laugh? You got Ronaldo on the pitch. You have Cristiano Ronaldo on the pitch. Why has he not got the captain's armband? Why didn't he take the penalty? It's pathetic. It's pathetic. Oh, I love how much they're in the mud. Oh, there's so much in the mud. They're in that sort of mud that you can't get out of, that just glues to your feet. And you have to struggle, and it's really difficult to do. And you just give up and lay there and finish it. You know what I mean? They're in mud bad. Bad. United are all over the shop. They're a bunch of useless, utterly useless individuals. And the ego on Bruno Fernandes. Oh my word. He needs coming down a few levels. Bruno Fernandes, the manager that Ten Hag needs, when he goes into Man United, his first job, if anything, is just bring Bruno Fernandes' ego back down to reality. Because as I keep saying, guys, Bruno Fernandes thinks he's special. Bruno Fernandes walks around like his shit don't stink. He gets upset with people and they give the ball away. Like Bruno Fernandes can't pass the ball. Don't know if anyone's noticed. But Bruno Fernandes cannot pass a football. If his player is 5 yards away, the pass won't make it. The man's useless. He had a great purple patch when he joined Man United in that January. And that purple patch carried him all the way through to the end of that season. And then since then, garbage. And then they give him a 250 grand contract over 5 years. Oh, man, they're terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh, man. What a state of a club. And long live it as well, guys. As Liverpool fans, we've had chest. We say, Man United, stay shit, stay humble, stay crap. Peace. Oh man, let's get some of your chats here. Hang on, where was I? United are utter shite, says Gary. They are. Tell us the worst player of the game, kicking in the air and throwing for Alex Tellers. Oh man, where do they buy these players? Who scouts them? Literally, who does the scouting for Man United? Someone one day went and scouted Alex Tellers in the crowd for a few games. They might have been out there for a few months scouting him or half the season, watching him closely and going, he'll do well for United, he will. He'll fit right in. Yeah, I'll go get back to the boss. I'll go, right, I'm going to take down his notes, yeah, his stats, yeah. He's looking decent. I'll go, yeah. I reckon the manager will really like him. I'll get back to the club, let him know my report. Sack him immediately. If that scout thought, sack him immediately. I could do scouting better than that. Oh, they're a joke. See you later, Data. Yeah, see you soon, Data. Saka is great art. Yeah, Saka is a great little player. See you, Liz. Excellent move, not having CR7 now taking the pen. Magical television it was. A bunch of twats. Goldbridge, yeah. Mark Goldbridge is the man. Bruno shit the bed with that pen, Jamie certainly did. Oh, how Divock. Bruno take the pen is the definition of a plonker. Bring back Captain Maguire. 100% happy. Jamie, did you see Gordon dived for the first pen? Appeal Katie did the Sturridge dance, and then Sturridge posted it on Insta. Yeah, he sort of went like that, didn't he? That was hilarious. Hi, Aaron. How are you, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Liz. Who else is in here? John Conway says, hi, Aaron. Liz, let's banter United. Hey, John, mate. Pick up, Aaron. Jamie Fultz and us agreeing a deal with Darwin Núñez to play Origi. Fultz. I don't know anything about this, guys. Is this all true? Is this all happening? What's going on? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Because I've not heard this story today. I've not heard this story. Where's this story come from? Ali, let me know, my man. Yes. Stevie Wonder scouts for United. It probably does. And Jamie thoughts of us going for a crypto as our new shirt sponsor next season. Are we? I've heard rumours about that. I've heard rumours since the Standard Chartered thing is coming to an end. I have heard that cryptocurrency that I know absolutely nothing about. I know a lot of people use it and devil in the stock market and cryptocurrency. I don't know if any of you do. I know nothing about it. Nothing. But it's going to be a massive deal with what I've heard. Absolutely huge sponsorship deal. Absolutely massive for the rumours. So, yeah, Arsenal 3, Man United 1. Stats for this game. Man United have Arsenal had 54% of possession, had 14 shots. Man United had 14 shots as well. To be fair, it was quite an even game. I mean, the scoreline says 3-1 Man United. But it was quite an even game of football. And, you know, if Bruno actually let Ronaldo take that penalty and they scored, it would have been 2-2. And the pendulum might have shifted a little bit into United's favour. But it was a very close game. But, you know, Saka again, I really like this kid. Saka is a tremendous little player. And if Arsenal can't sort out his contract, you know, Liverpool should be right up the top of the tree looking for Saka. I know Liverpool scouted Saka even when he was in the youth system at Arsenal. Liverpool was sending scouts out to youth games and watching Saka. So I know Liverpool have watched Saka closely for a very long time. He's a decent he's a decent player, and he's only going to get better and better with age. And with good coaching under him, he could be anything he wants to be. I think he's got the potential to be as good or even better than Raheem Sterling for me, Saka. And Sterling's a great little player. I know we can all bash Sterling, but no, he's a great little player. And I think Saka can be that and better. I really do. And get the right coaching, he could be exceptional. But him and Martinelli at the moment are stalling on an Arsenal contract. And, yeah, Liverpool should be there going for him. Really should. Ali says, a Portuguese journalist is saying we have agreed a deal with him. Klopp loves the player, and after the game he performed, Klopp was speaking with him. I wouldn't say no. I'll tell you what, if we get him, perfect. Perfect. Look, if we get Nuno, look, because I've got a feeling Diaz is in to replace Salah. I don't know about you guys, but I think Diaz replace Salah next season. Liverpool will but I don't think Liverpool will go sell Mo Salah. I think they're just going to let his contract go down for free. Buy Darwin Núñez, and then Núñez, Jota, Mane, Bobby, and Diaz will be the forward line. What's going on, Jay? Big up as always. Big up to you, Tom Mizzy, and thanks for coming on the show last night as well, my friend, with your excellent points that you made about the game. Much love, my friend. I heard it will be Coke that will sponsor the shirt. Can you imagine you get Coca-Cola? I don't think you can have you can have that. I don't know. Got to run, having lunch with my better half today. Love and light to you and yours. And to you, Liz. Have a lovely lunch. Hi, Jamie. How are you doing today? Kai, my man. How are you? I ain't seen you in a while. How's things been, fella? Yes, Jamie. I reckon that's the last time we played a blue shite ever again in our history, said John Wallace. Can you imagine? No salary staying. I hope he does, my man. I hope he does. I mean, if we have... If we buy a Darwin Núñez and keep Salah, keep Mane, keep Bobber, and keep Diaz, he might as well just give us everything now. I would take Núñez all day, yeah. Quality little player. Absolute quality. Absolute quality. Bang on. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Jay. I'm just glad we beat the Blue Scum, yeah. And later says to Liz, says Aaron, enjoy your lunch, Liz. Yeah, so it's quite an even game between Arsenal and Man United, ending up 3-1. Leicester 0, Villa 0. Not a lot to talk about here, really, guys. The Midlands derby, they didn't live up to any kind of anything. Again, though, I'm going to keep saying this about Aston Villa. They are the slowest Premier League team in the league. Aston Villa are so slow. They got no pace. Enjoy the Tranmere derby, Everton. Salah and Mane will sign new deals. Want to buy Núñez and let Bobby run his deal there. Yeah, that might be a point. I think Bobby might just. There's no value in Bobby for me, knowing the transfer market, unfortunately. So losing him for a free probably won't hurt Liverpool. So you're probably right there. Yes, Aston Villa. Stevie, it's a hard job he's gone into. I think it's a much harder job than he might have first realised, because there's no pace in this team. I like John McGinn. I think he's a good player. They could work around people like John McGinn. Douglas Luiz is utter shite. I mean, real bad. Terrible footballer. Leon Bailey's always injured. Jacob Ramsey's only a young lad. And Philippe Coutinho is not really... He did well in his opening couple of weeks when he went there, but now you're seeing that Philippe Coutinho is not at the level that it used to be at for me. And that's why Liverpool never went back into him. He's just not... I just don't think Coutinho is at that elite level anymore for the likes of Liverpool's and that anymore. And I think you're starting to see that a little bit. You really are. But when Villa are still playing people like Ashley Young and Tyrone Mings in defence, you know you've got problems. You know you've got problems. Tyrone Mings is the worst centre-back in the top flight. Him and Sionchu, they're terrible. Absolutely terrible. Sionchu had one good year. Other than that, he's garbage. And Tyrone Mings, oh my God, he's just the worst. I don't even know how he gets England games, and he plays England games. He doesn't move his feet. I've never seen a worse centre-back in the top flight. Douglas Luiz, garbage. John McGinn, good player. Coutinho, good player. Bailey, always injured. Jacob Ramsey's only a youngster. Ollie Watkins is not a good enough striker. Nowhere near a good enough. And you got Ben Bundia, who everyone raved about, but he's just average. Just average. I mean, Danny Ings, good striker, but too injury prone now. His legs are gone. You know, and so you look at it and, yeah, you just look at it and I look at Villa and think it's a big job Stevie's got there, a massive job. And he needs pace in his team. He needs two centre-backs, I would say. Konza's decent, but he needs two centre-backs because Mings ain't good enough. He needs a full-back that ain't injured all the time, like Digne. He's always injured. Don't know why they bought him. Douglas Luiz is trash. They need some midfielders. And they need pace. They need a massive summer. It's going to take 3 or 4 transfer windows for this Aston Villa team to get anywhere where Stevie wants them to be, in my opinion. Because they're not good enough, guys. There's no pace in that team. St. Maximin. Yeah, St. Maximin's a good player. And Jamie, we are hoping we are the team that can sign Bellingham. Hopefully. Coutinho's either an 8 out of 10 or a 3 out of 10. I'm starting to think Coutinho was like that all along. Klopp just got the best out of him. It did look like it. I mean, I know the Coppish lads, apart from Callum, love Coutinho. But no, it's just when I look at Coutinho, I don't think he's at that elite level anymore. I really don't. And look, if I told you guys, you could either have if I told you guys right now, we could have either bought Philippe Coutinho or Luis Diaz. Who would you have picked? A lot of the fan base before we saw Luis Diaz in Liverpool shirt, I mean, because ignoring what he did at Porto, people would have said, "Oh, bring Philippe Coutinho back because we know what he can do." But you look at it now, Luis Diaz is a far better footballer than him. He's just a better footballer than Coutinho right now. Coutinho's level has dropped. There's no doubt about it. His level in his game has dropped. He's not the player he once was. And I wouldn't swap Coutinho for Luis Diaz for all the money in the world. I just don't think Coutinho's at that level anymore. You know, I just don't think he's at that elite level anymore. I really don't. I know this is non-related, but I just found out Neymar is balling out with another Brazilian wag. Looks like he's scoring off the pitch. Oh, as long as it ain't his sister this time, we're all good. Yeah, I mean, have you heard about... I saw a breaking PSG news, actually, before I came live. Messi's staying on for another year, but Neymar wants to leave and Mbappe's leaving. So that is my only concern now. Liverpool might have a PSG problem. And I'm going to do another video about that tomorrow. That'll be a video tomorrow, guys, I think. Liverpool might have a PSG problem because Neymar wants to leave, and apparently PSG are happy to let Neymar leave for the right price, and Mbappe's obviously leaving on a free. So that just leaves Messi, so they need 2 strikers. So Liverpool might have a PSG problem with Salah there. Nunes is Uruguayan, and Suarez will have a word with him. Yeah, he probably will. Watkins still disappointing. Yeah, he's terrible. Ericsson is far better. Oh, yeah. I mean, look what Ericsson is doing at Brentford. Magical. He was the best player on the pitch yesterday against Tottenham. Fantastic footballer. Yeah, I'd have Ericsson over Coutinho as well. Gavi and Coutinho are both great players. Yeah, Gavi. And Gavi rumours don't go away, but I just doubt it's happening. I think that Barcelona will seal the deal with Gavi. I really do. So not a lot to talk about in this game. It was 0-0. There was nothing going on. I mean, it was all Leicester possession. Leicester had 65% of possession, but only 5 shots. that's bad. And Villa had 11 shots, only 3 on target. It was just an awful game of football that we're going to skip through quite quickly. Right, Man City 5, Watford 1. Did anyone think this would be any different in reality, guys? In reality, did anyone think this would be any different? Watford losing 5-1. I mean, that time it was 2-1. Watford got a goal back under Kamara. But Gabriel Jesus got 4 goals. So Gabriel Jesus gets told the night before, right, you're being transfer listed and Arsenal are very interested in you. And it looks like you're going to Arsenal in the summer. Gabriel Jesus is like, fuck that. I do not want to play for Arsenal. Thank you very much. I do not want to play for Arsenal. Woke up the next morning and went, I'm going to bag. And he gets 4 goals. Big up to him. Big up Gabriel Jesus. Why Man City? I mean, I can understand why Man City are going to get rid of him because they need to make some money back because they've got that Alvarez, ain't they? From, is it the Argentinian side? And they've got, they look like they're getting thingy coming in, ain't they? Oh, what's his name? Haaland. Looks like Haaland's coming in. So if you're getting them two in, Gabriel Jesus probably has to leave to make the money up. Because whatever Man City do make money back on some of this. They're going to have to start making money back on sales. Man City never make money back on sales, but they can't keep going the way they are, the way they're buying players. So they're going to have to make some money back. So Gabriel Jesus looks like he's going to Arsenal. But he bags 4 goals here against Watford. You know, when it was 2-1 for a little bit, we was like, oh, maybe. But no, they went on and smashed them. Rodri scoring a beautiful goal as well. Lovely, well-taken goal by Rodri as well. You know, chesting it down on the half volley. Yeah, much big respect Rodri for that goal. 5-1 Man City. Got at that time, they went 4 points clear in the league. The stats for that game, Man City had 74% of possession, 26% possession to Watford. They had 21 shots to Watford's 5. And unfortunately, what looks like what's going on at the moment, Man City and with Liverpool, like we just thought, both teams are going to win all their games. Like it happened, 18-19 season, when the last 10 games of the season, City and Liverpool just won them all, and Liverpool lost the league by a point. It looks like the same again. It just looks like the same again. Which is unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Let me get some of your comments before we carry on. Thoughts on Rudiger leaving now? We see him in the back four. Oh, yeah. Rudiger can't play in the back four. He's a system player. He's not the greatest defender, but in a back three, he looks amazing. Yeah, he wants to go around Madrid, though. He wants 400k a week, though. Rudiger wants 400k a week. Van Dijk's only on 220, and he wants 400k a week, and Real Madrid are going to give it to him. It's just greed. He's only going to Real Madrid for greed. And Jamie, are you comparing Salah to Neymar, the PSG thing? Yeah. Like, Ali, if Neymar wants to leave, and breaking news earlier, it was on Sky Sports News and that PSG are not standing in Neymar's way to find a new club in the summer if the right money comes in. So if they let Mbappe and Neymar go, they need a superstar. And the way PSG do business, they like superstars in their team. And no one comes bigger than Mo Salah in that position. So, yeah, we might have a bit of a problem there. It is nowhere near that level, Jay. We'll reach a compromise, in my opinion. Hopefully, my friend, hopefully. Nunez is the next Haaland, but better, Jamie. We have to go through before anyone gets him. I've been saying that, Ali. I was on someone else. I can't remember whose video I was on. I came on as a guest on someone's channel. We're talking about Haaland, and I said I rate Haaland. I think he's a tremendous footballer, but he's very injury prone, and that's my concern. And I think this Darwin Nunez could just be as good as Haaland. I think he really can, and no one's talking about him. It's only because he played against Liverpool and looked fantastic. Now everyone's chatting about him. But I think in Liverpool's system, Darwin Nunez would be better than Haaland in Manchester City's system. I really do. I really do. I hope Liverpool go all out for them. If we're going to buy 2 players in the summer, one of them's a midfielder and one of them's Darwin Nunez, I'm well happy. Aaron, Jamie, you doing a watch on Man City game tomorrow? I certainly am, my man. Yes. So tomorrow, guys, I will be doing the Champions League watch along for Manchester City and Real Madrid. It's going to be a very good game, even for the neutral. That's a very good game to watch, Real Madrid Man City. So all eyes will be on that, guys. So if you want to watch along with me, guys, and get in the chat and have your say on the game and join in with me on the watch along, make sure you tune in tomorrow from 7:45 p.m, guys. Tomorrow for the Manchester City versus Real Madrid watch along. I'd much appreciate it. And then, of course, on Wednesday, our team, Liverpool Football Club, against Villarreal. I want you all here for that, yeah? Forget everyone else. Forget everyone else who's doing the watch along. Everyone come over to Jamie Phillips Football Chats and watch the Liverpool watch along with me. I appreciate it. Man City fans thinking team will win every game to the end of the season. I think Man City and Liverpool will all win their games. No, Jamie City will drop. Hopefully. Rudiger might be off to Madrid. Yeah, he wants 400k a week. Poch getting a sack. Yeah, did everyone see what PSG fans did last night? I think it was last night. So PSG got crowned French champions, didn't they? And 5 minutes before the end of the game, all the PSG fans left in protest because they're upset with their team. They all left in protest. So the players couldn't do any kind of celebration in front of the crowd. They all just left. It was hilarious. I was like, oh man, this is awesome. So yeah, not all is well at PSG. There's an Arab connection as well. Qatar owners and most fan base. I hear that. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm worried, Tom, is he? Salah doesn't want to go to PSG. What is the problem, Jamie? He doesn't want the French league. You just never know, Ali. You just never. I always say in football, you never know. Never say never in football, because at the end of the day, money talks. And I don't think Mo is thingied by money. I really don't. I think he wants legacy. A bit like Mbappe. Mbappe's coming out and saying it's not about money, it's about legacy. But then he wants 600 grand a week. So do you believe him? I don't know. Benzema will do it against City. Hopefully. It's going to be a good game. I can't wait for that game tomorrow. Because, yeah, and we got Villarreal, which is going to be a hard game as well. A lot harder than I think a lot of our fan base might realise, because they play a low block. Right, Newcastle, talking about teams that might Man City slip up to. Newcastle 3, Norwich 0. Now, Newcastle in a great bit of form right now. Great bit of form. And their home record is fantastic. As we know, we got Newcastle on Saturday in the 12:30 kickoff. Horrible time to play Newcastle. Newcastle were unbeaten in their last 6 games, I think, at home. I think they've won them all. We'll play the Champions League game on Wednesday, then a 12:30 kickoff against Newcastle. That gives a lot of advantage for me to Manchester City in the league, because that's going to be a very difficult game against Newcastle on Saturday afternoon at 12:30. But they're in good form, and they won 3-0 away to Norwich, as you would expect. Joe Linton grabbing 2. Was it Joe Linton's second goal? Beautiful goal. Cuts inside. It's inside the 18-yard box. Cuts inside on his right foot. Bends it into the corner. Power. Beautiful goal. And Bruno Guimaraes, whatever you pronounce his name. Beautiful goal as well. I think he's got 3 goals in 2 games now. He's doing... Yeah, exactly, Ali. Same thing can be said there, my friend. Same thing can be said there. You're bang on, my man. If Liverpool have any ambition, Nunez and Bellingham should be... They probably are the 2 targets, I would say. Because that's the players we're going for now. We're in that sort of place now. But Bruno Guimaraes now with a goal, 3 goals in 2 games for him. He's looking like the new idol up there in Newcastle. And Saint-Maximin and Jacob Murphy with the assists for both goals, but for Joe Linton's goals. But Bruno Guimaraes, he looks a danger player. The Newcastle coming up 3-0 win here. Good result for the Geordies, keeping them up well in the league now, perfectly safe. How's done a beautiful job since he's gone in there as manager, and the job he's doing is fantastic. He probably ain't got enough credit for it, actually. They spent well in the January transfer window as well, getting people like Matt Target in, Dan Burn, shoring up that defence a little bit. Obviously, Trippier, but he's been injured. And Bruno Guimaraes has been a beautiful buy. And then Joel Linton back in the forward lineup yesterday. I mean, he's doing a great job over there, Eddie Howe, and he deserves respect. You know, I don't think enough people have given him enough respect for the job he's done with Newcastle since he's gone in over there. So big up to Eddie Howe. And Newcastle on Saturday, guys, that's going to be a bloody hard game. It really is. Brentford 0, Tottenham 0. So I did the watch along, guys. And this, you know, I think a lot of you here right now came in for this game. Shit. Oh man! So I did the watch along for Arsenal Man United. That was a good game to watch on the eye as a neutral. Really enjoyed that game of football. And then I thought, you know what, Brentford versus Tottenham could be a good game. On at the same time was Borussia Dortmund versus Bayern Munich. That was on at the same time, so I could have watched that as well and did the watch along for that instead. But no, there's me being faithful to English football and going, I'll do Brentford and Tottenham Hotspur. What a mug! What a shite game of football this was. And Tottenham Hotspur, I'm sorry. Look, take Harry Kane and Son out of this Tottenham team, and they're average at best. They're a 10th place team. The 10th place team. They're not a very good side at all. And it showed again today. You keep Harry Kane quiet, guys. Like Brentford did. They kept Harry Kane quiet. Tottenham don't tick. But that man, Christian Eriksen, absolutely ran the show for Brentford. Christian Eriksen ran the damn show. He was fantastic the whole match. So much respect to Christian Eriksen. So much respect to this man. We witnessed this man basically die on the pitch in the Euros. It was horrible, heartbreaking, and it was just horrible. And you see him come back from it all, have his heart surgery and all this, and he's got a pacemaker and all that now, and getting fit and healthy again. And now he's playing football at the highest level in England, in the England Premier League. The English Premier League is the best, highest level of football you can play. And he's balling out. It's as simple as that. He's controlling games of football. It's such a joy to see. It is real joy to see. It brings a smile to my face when I watch him play football, because we witnessed a man almost die in front of us in the Euros, and he's come back to do this. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I'm so glad, I'm so happy for Christian Eriksen. Now, will he stay at Brentford next season? I very much will doubt that. I think I wouldn't be surprised if he went back to Tottenham next season. I wouldn't be surprised. I know Antonio Conte's been talking very well with Eriksen of late. There's apparently rumours that he met up in a hotel in London and had a chat. So I wouldn't be surprised if he does go back to Spurs. That might be a good move for him. Spurs need that kind of midfielder. They need a controller in their midfield. They haven't got one. Christian Eriksen can be that. And then that has stopped Harry Kane coming so deep all the time. The reason Harry Kane comes so deep in the Tottenham team is because they got no midfield creator. So he has to do it. So if they get Christian Eriksen back in, Kane can stay up top in that number 9 position where he's better at and get the goals again. Because his goals are suffering because he's coming deep all the time. Get Eriksen back in that team, and Kane will be banging the goals in over 20 goals every season again. He's a great player, Christian Eriksen. Ivan Toney as well. I mean, Ivan Toney should have scored at least 2 of his chances from corners. Good volleys every time, but yeah, I think he should have scored at least 1 glorious chance for Ivan Toney from that corner, and should have taken it. Should have taken his chances, Ivan Toney. But Tottenham, to see, they were poor again. They were just poor again. And it's a shame because, you know, they're better. I keep saying it. You keep Harry Kane quiet. You can keep Tottenham quiet, you know. But Tottenham like playing against teams with high lines. You know, that's why Tottenham play better against the big sides, guys. So when Tottenham play against teams that play high lines, Tottenham look very good. So when Liverpool play Tottenham in a few weeks' time, that'd be a difficult game for us because, you know, we play the way Tottenham like to play against. So we'll see a better Tottenham team in that game than you saw yesterday against Brentford. Same off throat. Yeah, but 0-0 this one. Tottenham losing ground now in the top 4 race to Arsenal. I think they're 3 points behind Arsenal now, or 2 points behind Arsenal. Same games played. Yeah, just falling behind a tad there. Tom Missy says Bruno Guimaraes is a pro forward. I think he's behind Joel Linton's recent fall, Jamie. Yes. Samba vibes. Hashtag Samba vibes. Yeah, you could be right there. Definitely could be right. Spurs are botting it, Jamie. Oh, yeah. I mean, my brother-in-law and my nephew are massive Spurs fans. So for them, I hope they get top four because, you know, they're my family. So I hope they get top four for that reason. But Spurs are just, Spurs are their own worst enemy. They go on beautiful runs, scoring the most goals in 2022. And then, you know, they get 1 point in their next 2 games. It's just Spursy, ain't it? It's just, they're their own worst enemies, Tottenham Hotspur. And they're losing ground now with not a lot of games left to go this season. So we go to another game that really didn't have any. This game had nothing on the line. Obviously, both teams are completely safe. And it's Brighton and Hove Albion 2, Southampton 2. Both teams completely safe from any kind of relegation or anything like that in the Premier League. Nothing really to play out here. Brighton had a 2-0 lead going into this game as well. Danny Welbeck opening scoring after 2 minutes. And then Mohamed Salisu, an own goal for Southampton, make Brighton go 2-0 up after 45 minutes. But just before half-time, James Ward-Prowse scored a beautiful free kick, as James Ward-Prowse does. And then he got another on the 54th minute to make this game 2-2 in the South Coast derby. And yeah, it was... I only saw the highlights of this game. It's not much. It's a game that's got nothing on the line. Both teams now are just playing out the season. Wait until next season now. Nothing much to go about this game, guys, at all. But a decent game of football at the end of the day. 2-2 there. Now, this is a big game in the relegation scrap. Burnley 1, Southampton 0. Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, sorry. Burnley 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. This is your 2 o'clock game. Vida getting the goal for Burnley. Very course with the assist. Massive win for Burnley. Because as we know, when it came to the Liverpool Everton game at 4:30, Everton, because of this result for Burnley, were already in the relegation zone. Burnley have now gone 2 points in front of Everton. And I would say, looking at both teams' fixtures, Burnley have the better fixtures. But there's another team in there as well, Leeds United. Leeds United's fixtures till the end of the season are worse than Everton's and Burnley's combined. And if they don't get some points out of that at Leeds, they could be the team that suffers the most. But at this moment in time, Burnley getting that 1 goal. Wolverhampton Wanderers are in a position in the league where they can only finish a position higher or a position below, 1 position below where they are now. So their season's pretty much done. You know, Wolves are just seen out this season now, not really playing for anything. Wolverhampton Wanderers been a little bit disappointing of late. I thought they were going to make a real go at European places, but they seem to be struggling for goals big time. Next season, Wolverhampton Wanderers need to sort that out. They're good defensively because the way they set up. So they set up in a set defensive kind of way, but they don't score goals. They need to change that next season. Or for me, next season, Wolverhampton Wanderers will struggle if they don't sort that out next season. I think they got away with it this season. Won't do it next season. Gary says he likes Tony. Yeah, he's a good player, Ivan Tony. Maybe he lacks a bit of pace to be a top draw, side, but he is a good player. Also shocking. And Divock scored and Kane 0. Yeah, exactly. And another, oh God, this game. Right. I don't know. I'll watch this game because I had nothing else to do before the Merseyside derby started. So Chelsea versus West Ham. Chelsea winning 1-0 thanks to Christian Pulisic in the 90th minute. Right, guys, if you have insomnia and you struggle to sleep at night or you just struggle to sleep at night, you have joint aches, pains, insomnia, whatever it is, go back and watch Chelsea versus West Ham. You'll be asleep in 10 minutes. This was the most boring game of football I've seen in a long time. Chelsea Football Club are so boring to watch. Tuchel's football is so dour and boring. He's such a boring coach. You know, he's better than Klopp. He's the real German manager and all this bollocks. Shut up. He's so boring. I've never been so bored by watching a Tuchel team. Even when he was at PSG and Dortmund, his teams are boring. He plays a boring brand of football. And Chelsea, oh, it was terrible. I struggled staying awake. Almost fell asleep. Yeah, if you got insomnia or can't sleep at night, put Chelsea and West Ham on, guys. Guarantee you in 10 minutes you'll be asleep. Now, West Ham, look, West Ham have got bigger fish to fry. They got a Europa League semi-final on Thursday. That's going to be one of the biggest games in their history. Let's get this right. In their history. If they win that, they're in the final of a European final. That's massive. And obviously, they changed their team right up. They had a lot of rotation to their side. And Chelsea 90 minutes at home. Chelsea have only won 4 games at home in 11 matches. So in Chelsea's previous 11 home matches, they've only won 4 games. Chelsea are boring and not a very good side. They're not a very good side. And yeah, I know Chelsea fans are saying that the league was lost for Chelsea in December, where they drew a lot of games and stuff like that. No. Your formal season's not been great. It's up and down all the time. And you've only won 4 home games in 11 matches. That's got nothing to do with December. You're just not good enough. Your squad's paper thin. And Chelsea look tired. This is one thing I will say. The FA Cup final is coming upon us, guys. What are we now? 2 and a bit weeks out from the final? Yeah, it's about 3 weeks away from the FA Cup final. It's the 25th of April. 14th of May is the final. So we're 3 weeks away from that final, guys. If Chelsea continue to play like this, we're going to smash them. We're going to smash them. Absolutely smash them in that final. But Chelsea look tired. Don't know what you guys think, but Chelsea look absolutely shattered. Their squad is paper thin. I heard yesterday that Rudiger might not play for Chelsea again now. He's got a muscle injury that might rule him out for the rest of the season. And if that's true, and he's going to Real Madrid, he might have already played his last game for Chelsea. That's a big miss for him. They've got a paper thin squad. And they look exhausted, Chelsea. But yeah, they win that game 1-0 thanks to Pulisic. But man, it's boring. Absolutely. Oh yeah, and Jorginho. Jorginho missing a penalty with that ridiculous penalty technique. That I'm hoping goalkeepers are starting to figure out now, because I've been saying it time and time again. Let Jorginho do that little skip he does before he kicks the ball. Don't move. Because what Jorginho does to the goalkeepers, he does that skip. And because he does that skip, the keeper will either do that. And if he does that, he knows he can put it down that side because the goalkeeper can't get back down. Or they've already dived and then he just puts it into an empty net. But what I've noticed now, Alisson did it. And they did it yesterday as well. If you don't move when he skips and stay still, after he's skipped and lands on the floor again and he has to kick it, he can't change direction. So it's an easy save because you can't get any power on it. Because once you run, you skip and you land, you cannot get any power on the ball whatsoever. So if you stay perfectly still as a goalkeeper against Jorginho when he does his skip, you'll save it easy. And that's what happened yesterday. Tom Missy says, I think whoever is in the touchline at the bridge, you can't change Chelsea's DNA. Playing expensive football doesn't suit them for some reason. Look at Scolari and Sarri. Yeah, they're just a defensive mind. They've never got over the Mourinho thing, have they? Now, I remember Chelsea with Gianluca Vialli in charge. There was an exciting team. They won cups. They won all the domestic cups every year, didn't they? But there was an exciting team, played a good brand of football. But since Chelsea have had Mourinho in twice, they just play this defensive, boring brand of football. And they can't get the striker right. They can't buy a striker to save money, can they? You just can't do it. But they win that. They stay third, but miles behind everyone else. And then Liverpool 2, Everton 0. Obviously, I won't go through this too much because we have already gone through that at the beginning of the video. And I did my post-match call-in show on the Liverpool-Everton game last night that Tom Izzy was part of as well. So, guys, if you want to go back there and get a proper full rundown of the Liverpool-Everton game, it's about an hour and a half video. Go to yesterday's video. It was the last one last night. Go back to that, guys, and check that out. And while you're there, don't forget to leave a like on that video as well, please, guys. But, yeah, Liverpool win this 2-0. Andy Robinson getting the opening goal after 62 minutes for Beautiful football between Divock Origi and Mo Salah. Divock Origi, again, the legend that is Divock Origi, came onto the pitch. First touch was beautiful. Lovely first touch from Divock Origi. Lays it off for Mo Salah. Mo Salah, again, a lovely little chip ball over the top. And then Andy Robertson and Diogo Jota were both free. Misses Jota, but Robbo puts it into an empty net. Beautiful play, opening scoring. And there was no better player to score against that blue shite than Robbo. Because Robbo is utter shithousery, Robbo, ain't he? Love him. And he was the right man to do it. I don't know if anyone's seen Robbo's celebration at the end, but let's put it this way. He was a bit excited. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the still photo, guys, of Robbo celebrating that goal. Let's just say it. He was a little excited, if you know what I mean. Go and have a look at that photo. It's hilarious. Yeah, Everton Football Club are a shambles and a disgrace to their fans. Oh, really are. The way they acted yesterday was disgusting. I've already said it at the beginning of this video, so I won't go through it too much now. But, you know, all the incidents in the game, everyone going on about Everton got robbed. No, they didn't. Yes, I think it was a penalty on Gordon from Matip. I do think it was a penalty. Because for me, if it was the other way around, I'd want a penalty as well. So I'm not going to be totally biased. You've got to be neutral on these things sometimes. But was that any different to the Divock Origi one in their penalty box when Michael Keane just completely body checked him? You know, Divock went on a lovely little run, played the ball to Mo Salah. Then Mo Salah played a lovely through ball back to Origi. Origi had a touch to go around Michael Keane. And Michael Keane completely and utterly body checked him. And no one said anything. But they're all crying about because Gordon didn't get a penalty because the English boy, the new English boy, didn't get a penalty. Go away. Go away. And then you heard today, Everton are asking the referees, or whatever it is, to the PGMOL to have a look at VAR and ask their reasons why. Oh, piss off. Look, Everton Football Club. Do you remember a couple of seasons ago when you tried to end the careers of Virgil van Dijk and Thiago? Or has that gone totally out of your heads? Has that gone totally out of your heads? Have you got about it? Yeah, your goalkeeper, Pickford, old T-Rex arms. Yeah, old T-Rex arms. Yeah, T-Rex arms, Pickford. Yeah. Yeah. He totally took Virgil van Dijk out and never even got a booking. It was a red card all day long. And then the referees come out after the game, apologised and said Pickford should have seen red. Do you forget about that? Has that gone out of your mind? Has that gone out of your mind? That never happened, no Everton fans. And then Richarlison trying to break Thiago's leg. That's gone out of your minds, has it? You forgot about it? Give me a break. Give me a break. Yes, I think you should have a penalty. But then I think Origi should have had one against Michael Keane, completely body checking him. You know, when he takes the ball around him, completely body checks him, nothing given. So it goes either way, guys. It goes either way. Yes, there was decisions yesterday. They're on about how Sadio Mane didn't get sent off because it was foul play, because he put his finger on Mason Holgate's nose, who went and cried to the referee. Well, if you thought that was a red card, what do you think Richarlison's was? Two red cards, what he did to Jordan Henderson. And then Decore, when Jordan Henderson was on the floor, went over to him and put him down again like that. But no, Everton fans are like, oh, cry. You're getting relegated. At the end of the day, you didn't deserve anything out of that game. Liverpool broke a Premier League record on 85% possession. 85% possession. You didn't deserve anything out of the game. You're a disgrace. A disgrace. And you deserve to go down. Stuff you. Can't be bothered with you. Chelsea are shy. Oh, Mitchell in house. I missed the whole stream. Sorry, Mitch. You can go back and watch it, my friend. It's a good one. Mitchell, you got to go back at the beginning of the video and see my rant about yesterday's game. Waiting to watch along to Leeds City next Saturday. Oh yes, definitely. The Shearer in the house. How you? He had a boner. He certainly did. He got proper excited over that goal. It's hilarious. Big up, Ravi in the house. How are you, my friend? And Ravi, thank you for your beautiful comment on my video with my daughter yesterday. I appreciate that. And to everyone else who commented and liked that video with me and my daughter yesterday, I absolutely adore and love every single one of you. I really do. Thank you very much. We definitely changed it in the second half, look more stronger. Yeah, I mean, we've got to remember, we've got to praise Jurgen Klopp here yet again because his substitutions were perfect. Jurgen Klopp's substitutions were perfect. Luis Diaz, guys. Luis Diaz. What do we say about this kid? Oh, my God. His first touch. Oh, my God. A 40-yard cross-park ball from Trent. And he does that little technique trick. And that was his first touch. This man's sexy, gorgeous, beautiful. Fucking love him. Absolutely love Luis Diaz. Next season, this man's going to be a problem. He's going to be a massive problem to a lot of people next season. This man is top draw. Absolutely top draw. And then his scissor kick volley assist for Big Divock's goal. He weren't going for goal, guys. I know a lot of people go, hey, it's fluky. He was going for goal and all that. No, he weren't. Actually, look what he did. He actually passed it. Because if he was going to goal, he would have turned his body to go for goal. He didn't turn his body. He actually kicked it across the pitch. It was a cross. It was sort of like a volley cross. Beautiful pass, beautiful technique. And then Big Divock Origi, Lord Origi, the cult hero himself. The man for the moment, getting the winning goal, the header. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I can't love Divock Origi enough. Do you know what I mean? I can't love that man enough. How can you hate Divock Origi? The man's beautiful Belgium striker. Look at him there. Look at him. Love him. Absolutely love him. What a great. Now, only Steven Gerrard has got more goals against Everton at home than Divock Origi with 7. Origi's got 6. Just a man for the occasion. A man for the occasion. And as Divock Origi got one more special. As Divock Origi got one more special moment left in him this season to finish it off before he goes to AC Milan. Let me get some of your chats. Definitely read that. Get the likes and subscribe, y'all. Yeah, exactly. Smash that like button, guys. Smash that like button. We're only at 19 likes, guys. Come on. I'm giving you gold here. Let's get these likes up, guys. Let's get these likes up. Come on, guys. Let's get over 20 likes at least on the channel, guys. On this video, sorry. Let's get over 20 likes at least, guys. 20 live likes at least. That's what I'm after. That's what I'm after from you beautiful, beautiful people. Love the passion train. Thank you very much, Mitchell, as always. I adore Robbo. Yes, how can you not? Toffee feet. Got a sieve for brains. Big up Luca. Talk about Reg. Jamie, we overlook on the harmony of the dressing room is based on multicultural squad. We have stars all over the continent, i.e. African King, South American, and Taki. We do. I love our squad, guys. I absolutely adore our team. I really do. This is the best squad in our lifetime, in my lifetime anyway. I'm 40 years of age. And, you know, I'll go back to the 1988 Liverpool team. That's probably the best Liverpool team ever assembled till now. That Liverpool squad is probably the best ever assembled till right now. This Liverpool squad right now is the best ever in our history. And it's only going to get better, in my opinion. I think we're going to be massive. I've said that I'm going early in my predictions next season as well. I think we're going to destroy the league next season. If we don't win the league this season, okay, City have won it. They're fair enough. They're fair enough champions. But I'm telling you right now, guys, next season, I think we're going to be dangerous. Diaz will have a full pre-season. Thiago has never had a proper pre-season with Liverpool under Jurgen Klopp. You know, look how good it's done Joel Matip. They got him on the right diet, everything. He's not been injured all season. He's played all season. I think next season we are going to destroy this league. I really do. I don't see us going away. I'm going early on that, guys. Going massive. Coventry and Everton next season. Jamie, not a Portuguese journalist, he's a Uruguayan journalist. I was saying we've agreed to deal with Nunes. Interesting. Remember, a Cumberland journalist said Diaz was coming, and now that is very true, Ali. Very true. Short memories, Jamie. I hate Everton Sodom. Yeah, exactly. I've seen how Divock is God. Certainly is, my friend. And what a man. Guys, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Anything you want to talk about in the chat, guys, let me know. Get yourselves in the chat right now. Anything you want to talk about, we can chat about quickly before I go. But, guys, what a win yesterday. What a win yesterday. And we're still up there, guys, second in the league right now, league table as it stands. Man City have played 33 and on 80 points. Liverpool played 33 and on 79 points. Chelsea all the way back in third position on 65 points. But Everton Football Club, 18th in the league on 29 points, 2 points behind Burnley, 4 points behind Leeds. There's one spot available and there's 3 teams. It's either going to be Everton, Burnley or Leeds who go down, but I'm hoping it's the Everton because I'm sick and tired of them. Sick and tired of the way they play football. Everything about them disgusts me. So, yeah, that's how we've seen the last of Everton Football Club for a while. It'd be beautiful. But is there any questions you want in the chat? Let me know, guys, and I'll get to that in the chat. Some breaking news here, guys, from Sky Sports News here. We understand that Liverpool and Everton Football Club have both been warned by the FA over a mass confrontation and their attempted intimidation of referee Stuart Atwell during yesterday's Merseyside derby. So a bit of a thing there. I think I've seen that link here. Latest, there would be a first agreement for Darwin Núñez to be a new English Liverpool player. Jurgen Klopp has grown tired of praising the Uruguayan to such an extent that he will end up hiring him. That's from a Portuguese journalist saying that, guys, on Twitter right now. That's just come up right now on my feed. So, yeah, it looks like things might be happening. Best Liverpool midfielder in history. Stevie G, Daffy, every day of the week. Jay, when D9 retires, I'm going to get his autobiography. I want to know the scenes behind his drive for performing top level, his professionalism in what kids should look up to. Exactly. I mean, you look at Divock Origi. Look, Divock Origi is 6th choice striker at Liverpool. So you got Salah, Mane, Diaz, Jota, Bobby, and then Divock Origi. He knows he's not going to play many games, but when he don't hear him moan. Has anyone ever heard Divock Origi moan any time, ever? Never moans, trains probably well, obviously trains really well. Klopp said yesterday that he trains brilliantly and he's a world-class finisher in training. And then he pops up like he did yesterday and gets the winning goal for Liverpool against Everton. I loved it. How can you not love Divock Origi? He's so clutch. This is the thing as well. Divock Origi is so clutch. He just gets clutch goals. He's the clutch god. That's what we should call him. And I'm going to get a T-shirt made. Divock Origi, clutch god. That's what I'm going to get. That's my T-shirt, guys. I'll get a T-shirt made, sell it out, put it up on the channel. Origi, clutch god. Shall I do it? They won't do anything to us. No. The FA and Premier League are wimps. They're warning us. Come on, yeah, exactly. Warn Everton players to stop kicking our players out of the games when we play against them. Yeah, exactly, my man. Exactly. I'm all for Everton playing the way they did as well. Look, I'm not going to say Everton shouldn't play the way they played because that's up to them. I've got no problem if you want to play shithousery, dark arts football like Atletico Madrid did against Man City. I've personally got no problem with it. But if you go over the line and over the top, the referees need to step in and deal with them situations. Richarlison throwing himself to the floor all the time yesterday was becoming laughable and very, very embarrassing. It was actually getting really embarrassing. He's a grown man and it was getting embarrassing. And in the end, the referee, for me, has to step in and go, you do that anymore and I'm just going to book you because you're just play acting. So you just need to come in and do certain things. And you know, not sending him off yesterday for his kick out of Henderson was wrong as well. So, yeah, I don't mind shithousery football, but the referees, if things go over the top, the referees need to take hold of that at the same time. That's why Klopp doesn't like the derby because of the idiotic stuff. Yeah, exactly. OC. I reckon Keller is better than Rexford. And Jamie, one question: who would you trust with your girl more? Neither. Neither. Oh, OC going with the violence. Neither. Terry or Giggs? No, none of them. I'd kill them both. The worst Liverpool signing in history. Torvin Picnic. Torvin Picnic is the worst Liverpool signing in history. If you don't know who he is, guys, I'm not surprised. But go back to when Graham Souness was manager in 1991, 1992. He bought a player called Torvin Picnic, right? I believe he was Danish or Norwegian or Swedish, something like that. So we were buying a lot of them sort of players back then. And no, it was Hungarian. I think he was Hungarian, actually. Torvin Picnic. Guys, just go back. He's the worst player Liverpool ever bought, in my opinion. Torvin Picnic, 91 or 1992. Terrible footballer. Graham to Souness signing. Tom is also, I think, players who are not on spotlight and didn't get credit but are highly regarded by their star colleagues are the real deal. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Tom. There's so many players you can think out there that, you know, like Origi. You know, you listen to Robbo and all that talk about him, and no one's got a bad word to say against him. That's because his professionalism. You've got great professionalism. Your pros and your people around you will show you the same respect. I totally agree. The ref had a poor game, didn't control the match, say straight up before the game, not wait for them to do it. Yeah, exactly, Ali. Big up to you. Jay, would you try to get Don Hussein on the channel for a 30 Liverpool chat? Yeah, I mean, I know, Don. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to. Yeah, of course I would. I'd love to. I watch This Is Football and that his channel. And he's a passionate Liverpool fan. He's hilarious at the same time. There's some things I don't agree with what he says. You know, some of the things I don't agree with, but he might be the same with me as well. I don't agree with some things I say with, but in the majority, I think he's a great bloke and he's got a great channel over there. And what he does is absolutely fantastic. So massive respect to the man. And I've got to get some people on my channel. I've got to get him on my channel. I've got to get the Coppish boys on my channel. Either Callum, Matt or Drifty or all of them or one of them or a couple of them. They've got to come over to the channel, hoping in the summer, obviously there's no football in the summer, so I'm going to be doing loads of different kind of videos in the summer. I've got loads of ideas what to do, so I'm hoping I can get the boys in them because obviously they're very busy fellas with their channel as well, so it's hard. So hopefully I can get them on as well and people like Sam on and yeah, looking forward to it. Hopefully, as we're growing as a channel, guys, these people will want to come on anyway because the way the channel's growing right now, you know, it's going big. And with that, hopefully I can get more quality guests on that would want to come onto the channel. I'm on 762 subscribers right now. So someone just subscribed. So whoever just subscribed, big up to you. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And we're on our way to 1K. We're on our way to 1K, guys, and hopefully not too far away from getting moderated, which would be beautiful for the channel, guys. Beautiful. This will be our front line up next season. Diaz, Sala, Mane, Jota, Bobby, Nunes. That's disgusting. Ali, that's disgusting. That's illegal. That is illegal. Disgusting. The worst Liverpool manager in history. Roy Hodgson. Coppish are great, ain't they? Yeah, I love the Coppish boys, always have done. Jamie, rate your top three from this bunch. Djurkaeff, Ginola, Payet, French players who play outside the top six. Rate your top three. Jesus. Payet on the bottom because he scores great goals and does great things, but he's a luxury player. I'd have Ginola on top. I love Ginola. Ginola was a tremendous footballer. You remember the entertaining team of Newcastle in the mid-90s? He was part of that. He was a tremendous... I think he got Player of the Year when he was at Tottenham Hotspur. Obviously, he had his problems with one Gerard Houllier when he was in the French national team. I think it was David Ginola who missed a penalty in the French game, a game with France against... I can't remember what it was now. And because of that, they didn't qualify for the World Cup. And Gerard Houllier basically blamed David Ginola, which is a bit harsh. But tremendous footballer. And then Djurkaeff is a G as well. Oh, Djurkaeff. I mean, he played for Bolton. But great player, Djorkaeff. And yeah, I know. Do you know that Djorkaeff and then pay it? Grizz Khan, yeah, Grizz. I mean, Grizz might be the most impossible man to get a hold of because that man is busy. Don't forget he does 90 minutes as well, and as long as his own channel, that man is a proper busy fella. I don't think it's very hard to get hold of him. So, guys, thank you everyone tuning in today. I do appreciate it. Just to let you know what's going up on. Let me know. I can't talk now. Let me tell you what's coming up on the channel, guys, this week. So, tomorrow I will have my Real Madrid and Manchester City watch along, guys, live tomorrow, 7:45 for an 8 o'clock kickoff. So make sure you guys join me tomorrow for the Real Madrid Manchester City game. So that's going to be an interesting game to watch for the neutral, especially us Liverpool fans. Yeah, so Man City, Real Madrid tomorrow, 7:45 on the channel for a live watch along for the Champions League. Then Wednesday, obviously I'll be back again Wednesday as well for the Champions League watch along between our team, Liverpool Football Club, against Villarreal in the first leg of the semi-final. Can't wait for that. Then on Thursday, I will have a Champions League review, a big Champions League review up on the channel as well. Don't forget Wednesday night, straight after the game against Villarreal, around 10 p.m. I'll be live with the post-match calling show as always. As the post-match calling shows are becoming one of my favourite things. I've only done a few of them, but they're becoming one of my favourite things. And yeah, they're going to be after every single Liverpool game. So anytime Liverpool play, straight after it will be a post-match calling show where you guys, open forum, you guys can come in. You tell me what you thought of the game, who was your best player, man of the matches, who didn't perform the best. Your forum, your say. So Thursday, Champions League review between the two games that happened. Friday, Premier League preview. And then Saturday and Sunday will be some watch-alongs with the Liverpool game Saturday at 12:30. And then I'll probably be watching the Man City game and the watch-along as well. So that's every day of the week, guys. 7 days a week on my channel. Sometimes you get 2 videos a day if you're lucky. But guys, that's what's coming up on the channel. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. Hit that notification bell. That's really important because that'll let you know when I go live. Sometimes YouTube are not the best at putting out my lives. Sometimes a lot of people get there, say that I'm live after I've actually finished. But make sure you do that as well, guys, so you know when I go live. So if you've got any more questions in the chat you want to ask me before I go, get them in now before we go, guys. Karius is the worst goalkeeper in Liverpool history. Him or Mike Cooper? Yeah, definitely. Luca in the house, how you doing, my friend? And Jay, how you doing, Jay? Good. Like more, Jamie. Blessed to you as well, my man. Blessed up to you as well, my fella. Big up to you. Is there any more questions in the chat? Anyone in the chat? There's 10 of you in the chat right now. If you've got a question, get it in, guys. I'll be happy to answer it. Oh, here we go. Right, here we go. I've got something to give you right now. So, do you guys know Adrian Durham on TalkSport? So there's a little snippet of him right now on Twitter. And he says, I think Lampard is right. Visiting teams don't get decisions at Anfield. Liverpool have become the new Man United in many ways. I've said it many times before. Liverpool are an incredibly lucky side. Adrian Durham says are we a very lucky side? What a plum. What a plum. Do you know who's had the most VAR penalties this season? Manchester City with 8. Do you know how many Liverpool have had? 3. Do you know how many Everton have had? 6. Come on, man. Get a grip. What is with the Liverpool hate? So I take it this Adrian Durham at the same time doesn't think that Richarlison should have been sent off either, no? So weren't Everton lucky that Richarlison wasn't sent off? What a div. I would, man, if I weren't live right now, I'd call into that show and let him know what I bloody thought of him. Oh, yeah, they're totally raising, totally. Look, I understand, like, some decisions don't go at Anfield, but it ain't just Anfield. It's all the big stadiums. Old Trafford, you don't get decisions. Anfield, you don't get decisions. City Ground, you don't get decisions. You know, all the big, like, if you're a big club and you're playing at home, sometimes you do get the ref a bit on your side. But that's happened since I have been watching football. Since I have been watching football, that has always happened. It's not new. It's not a new thing. Because it's happening to Liverpool now, they just can't hack it, can they? They can't hack it. Tom Izzy says, lastly, who do you think would likely succeed following their family's legacy? Marcus Thuram, Daniel Maldini, or Justin Kluivert? Well, Justin Kluivert's been going on for a while now. I know he was obviously at Ajax, weren't he? And then, did he go to Roma? If I'm correct. I think he went to Roma from Ajax. He's been playing for a while. Daniel Maldini, I feel sorry for that kid because Maldini is one of the greatest defenders that ever lived. And to follow that in his footsteps is a hard thing. I'm going to go for Marcus Thuram because Marcus Thuram, I think Marcus Thuram is an easier one for me. Kluivert, definitely not Daniel Maldini. Maldini was just two. Daniel Maldini was two. Paleo Maldini was two elite. One of the greatest defenders ever. I mean, he played centre back and then he went to left back and he was the best left back in the world. I mean, he was beautiful. I mean, I feel sorry for Daniel Maldini. Justin Kluivert. I mean, I wasn't a massive fan of Patrick Kluivert. I didn't think Patrick Kluivert was that. He wasn't an elite forward. He was a great striker. I don't think Patrick Kluivert was ever world class in his day. I just don't think he was ever world class, but he was a good player. How about Lilian Thuram was a world class defender, so maybe Justin Kluivert. Yeah, I'll go Justin Kluivert because I think it's easier for Justin Kluivert to succeed in his family name because I don't think Patrick Kluivert was world class, but Lilian Thuram and Paleo Maldini were world class. No, only Anfield and we are the United of this era for the decisions that go our way. Jamie Klopp, the ref, Jamie, the ref's in his pocket, and I love it. Maldini said Van Dijk is will be the best in the world when he retires. Yeah, he did. Some said United will be challenging for the title next season. Who said that? They need about 14 players to challenge. They need about 14 players. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. That stumped me. Right, guys, I'm going to finish it there. Thank you for everyone tuning in today. I really do appreciate all your love, guys, on the channel. As always, don't forget if you watch this again today, tomorrow, next week, next month, whenever, don't forget to slap a like on the video. And if you have liked this sort of stuff and you like my videos on the channel, please give it a subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I'm on my road, as it says down there, to 1,000 subscribers. Big up to everybody. Let's finish with Ravi. Chelsea fans are the worst. They think with their new owners, they'll be able to buy players at a drop of a hat. They will not be able to. They will be like Liverpool and Man United and everyone like that who have American owners. They will struggle. United won't be challenging for another 4 to 5 years at least. Exactly. Big up Jamie. Nunes coming. Can't wait. Big up yourself, Ali. Big up to everybody. And as I say, if you watch this video today, tomorrow, next week, next month, whenever you do, hit that like button, guys. Hit that big thumb in there. Hit the like button. Subscribe. On the road to 1K, guys. Thank you very much to everyone for tuning in today, guys. I really do appreciate it. You are the best fan base on YouTube. So much love to all of you. And I will see you tomorrow for the Man City, Real Madrid watch along. Love to you all. Peace out. You never walk alone. Much respect.